and not even a drop in Bloomsbury Square.
Wherever there's a downpour, there must be some line dividing where there's rain from where there's not. It's perfectly natural.
You know, you really need to relax a bit. I tell you a joke. Professor, have a seat.
Oh, yes.
So, well, to tell you the truth, I'm not very good at telling jokes. I'm more a man of action. But this is a special joke, so even I can give it a shot. So there is this fellow called what's the name of your friend?
Ernest, why?
It's important. So he was called Ernest. And one day Ernest emigrates to Australia. He settles in Australia, works in Australia, gets married in Australia, but suddenly he's left alone. Don't ask me why. Let's say wife and children are all dead.
Oh, God.
Sorry. But what's important is that one day he decides to come back to Denmark because he's Danish. I don't remember if I already said.
And his name is Ernest.
Yes, Ernest. And Ernest one day decides to come back to Denmark, if nothing else, to die in his own village.
There he goes.
Beg your pardon. So, he withdraws his savings and gets on a ship. The ship crosses the Indian Ocean, goes past the Cape, comes up to the West African coast, sails past France, and the closer he gets to Denmark, the more he gets excited. Then crosses the channel, sails around Denmark, sees Copenhagen harbor, and finally gets ashore. So his excitement is so strong, he feels so excited that he could die.
There he goes again.
But he goes to the train station where he catches the train to his hometown. That is...
Aarhus.
No. Aarhus won't do, because if you come from Australia, you don't disembark at Copenhagen to go to Aarhus.
Oh, well, if you go from Australia to Denmark on a ship, you're going to disembark wherever they left you.
Yeah, but I don't like long-winded jokes. I prefer to have him get off at the most logical place.
Just get on with it. I mean, I already got wind. I'm not going to like this one at all.
Okay, so, Aarhus. Let's say a distant city to the north.
Aalborg.
Farther.
Skagen.
Farther. All. So, he goes to the train station, and his excitement is mounting by the minute. So he catches the train, arrives to Aalborg, and finally gets out of the train station and goes to a smaller train station.
A smaller station in Aalborg.
Yes. And his excitement is growing by the second.
Just get on with it.
I'm getting there.
I thought you said you don't like long-winded jokes.
Yes, but one thing is futile long-windedness. Another thing are the small details that are needed to create suspense. So here, for example, Professor, I'm creating suspense. If I go to the end straight away, the joke falls flat.
Of course.
Yeah. So, he goes to this smaller train station where you catch the train to go north. He catches the train leaves and goes, and he starts recognizing the landscape of his childhood.
His excitement is growing.
Didn't I say that?
Yes.
Yeah, his excitement is growing continuously as he finally goes and recognizes this small station where the train leaves him and where he finally catches the bus.
Even a bus? Where the hell does he live?
Oh, don't interrupt him.
The bus begins to drive, and drives. He makes out the meadows, the woods where he was playing with his friends when he was a child, and the path where he was courting his first girlfriend, and the football pitch where he was first playing football with. And his excitement is growing so much that his heart is about to burst. And finally, he recognizes the church spire and the small square where the bus lives in.
Has he arrived?
Almost.
He doesn't have to go miles on foot.
You already know it.
Don't interrupt him, man.
So, Ernest arrives, gets off the bus, and with his two suitcases. Did I mention the two suitcases?
No, but it doesn't matter.
Oh no, that's important.
Okay, now you told us we got to the village. Go on.
Don't interrupt him. And you, don't let yourself be interrupted.
Wait, I warned you that I'm not good at telling jokes. I mean, I told you, I know I'm not good at telling jokes, so...
Okay, but on with it!
Okay. So, Ernest gets off the bus with his two suitcases and starts walking toward the house suddenly, from the other side of the street, he sees the postman. Now think of his excitement.
For the postman.
The postman, of course, the postman. I mean, they are all the childhood friends. They haven't seen each other for 20 years. 20 years.
Okay, good. Got it.
Okay, so he goes there, he sees the postman, and he's so moved inside that he can hardly speak. But he shouts, "Yes! Yes! Yes!" Yes is the postman, the name of the postman. Yes! And then, yes, the postman stops, turns around, goes towards him, and calmly says, "Oh, Ernest, you're not going away, are you?" "Oh, Ernest, you're not going away, are you?"
That's an idiotic and barbaric joke.
Can you see why the suitcase is very important? Because
It's an outrageous joke.
you needed something amusing.
And you think that's amusing? Can't you see that it means that we don't exist? It doesn't matter whether we're here or not.
But, I mean, doesn't the postman make you laugh?
The postman!
Not very bright, is he?
I can't stand him!
Well, if you are so hard to please, why don't you tell one?
I've got other things on my mind, you know.
Pardon.
Come on, it was only to help pass the time. I mean, the sergeant here has relayed his epilogue, and it's...
You call that an epilogue? What about a parable?
No. I mean, I already felt them badly. Now imagine if I go to the mess and I say, "Oh guys, today I'm going to tell you a parable."
You're both mad! Blind and mad! Don't you see what's going on? Can't you see what's happened to us?